The sun came up this morning and it'll come up again tomorrow. You think it gives a good goddamn shit if a bunch of people on this planet have been calibrating things in such a way that there's gonna be 3 zeros in the so-called year? For that matter, you think the monkeys care? You think there's a group of antelope scouring the Canadian plains looking for food? And if someone told them, hey gang, it's the year 2000, they'd all bolt to the left like there was a fire?
That's what makes us human.
Oh, yeah, we're the most self-absorbed species of all time. I mean, look at these people, these New Yorkers. They're all so expectant, like something's really gonna happen tonight. We're all just in the back seat of the car, looking over Daddy's shoulder, watching the odometer change to 2,000.
What?
You know, when you're a kid and you're in the car and you watch the odometer change to 30,000, you know, and everyone goes, ooh, wow, big, fat, juicy number. But then you grow up, okay? You realize 30,000, 40,000, 1,490 goddamn 2. What makes you think this millennium is gonna be any different than the last?
Barnes & Noble. One of the all-time comebacks in sports history. Nearly full lockdown, now in position to win the 63-block race. The remarkable 12-year-old fighting his way through traffic, flew a Lynn and her sister, but he can't get around the big traffic man. Bob, he's free now. Danny Lennon is free, and it's only Red Scarf to be. Red Scarf and Danny and Red Scarf, and he's gonna do it. It's over, it's all over. I don't believe it. Let the picture tell the story.
By the oak tree I used to climb with an alley lived down the street right across from the junkyard in between a bank and a courthouse guarded by a mean old dog who was running down the alleyway chasing us back to the oak tree up in the backyard over by the house with the closet and the shoebox where I was born.
So it doesn't affect you that tomorrow is the year 2000? Doesn't strike you as some pretty obvious sort of judgment day? I mean, I just keep thinking about Shakespeare. If Shakespeare were alive today, he wouldn't be making historical documentaries. Not that he was happy. I'm not saying that he was happy. I just think that he's a pretty good person to emulate, just career-wise. I don't know. I just feel like it all has to change. Starting tomorrow.
What has to change?
This life, me, my job, the whole shibooby.
What about your girlfriend?
Annabelle's fine. I think I'm gonna break up with her tonight.
Why?
Because I'm not there.
Where?
There, you know. There. Where the name Rufus Wilde is on everyone's lips, and I'm doing incredible things. I'm running the groundbreaking Rufus Wilde Theater Company and the earth-shattering Rufus Wilde Radio Hour. People are eating Rufus Wilde nutritional snacks. Not that Annabelle said anything. She's not pressuring me, but, 33 weeks, I know how women are. And I have to say, I mean, I thought I would be, I definitely thought I would be married by the year 2000. But, everything must go. Good clean break. Not that it won't be painful. But I have to say, this woman at work.
Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole.
Have you done anything with her?
No. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. That's unthinkable. Totally unthinkable. I don't think about it.
Isn't Nicole just a way for you to avoid getting close to Annabelle?
What are you, my shrink?
Your father, he's coming to the party.
Yes.
Why?
Because He flew in last night, called me at 6:45 this morning, and has something of relative urgency to discuss with me.
What do you think it is?
I know what it is. His marriage is ending, and I must practice my look of surprise. Oh my God. God. Really? 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 Are you okay?
Your father's all right. You're just locked into some Oedipal thing, and you hate him so much you can't even see straight.
Really? You want to be 61 years old with your third marriage in tatters?
Third.
Yeah. Between Mom and Linda came Liesl. Never told you about her? She wrote for Omni magazine, defined the word dower, and they were married for a grand total of 11 months, during which time she laughed exactly once when we all, for some ungodly reason, went together to get the divorce papers signed. We were riding up in the elevator to the lawyer's office, and the elevator stalled. And Liesl found this immensely amusing. So, having proven that he can't make a marriage work, my father is now determined to intrude on the greatest end-of-the-century party that's been thrown in well over 99 years, beat his breasts and weep to the heavens so we can all shower him with pity. Oh, the poor man. And before you know it, Suki, I guarantee you, he will have stolen focus from the millennium itself.
Hello! Look what I found.
What?
On the steps outside the building.
You could have left it there.
Oh, this is what you want people to see on the way into your party.
Is it warm?
He's been gripping it.
I don't think it's been fired, if that's what you're asking.
Let's call the pigs.
It's almost fine.
Only in New York, it must be
You
said.
shouldn't have a loaded gun in the house.
There's no time for this.
I know. Hey, Biff, let's stash the dad under the stoop.
Do you want me to call the pigs?
Stop saying pigs, would you?
Is it loaded?
Let's fire it and see.
Who are you, Jesse James?
Well, it doesn't feel loaded.
Can you check it?
I don't know where to look.
I think this is the chamber.
Someone is going to end up shot.
Andrew, you got a little bit of shaving cream right there.
Thierry will know.
Who?
Thierry, a friend of a friend.
Oh? Is it serious?
Dad,
Well, look, she must be getting up there, 25, 26, 27.
Well, he's a very nice man, Mr. Goldman.
See?
But first of all, I think he's interested in someone else.
Now, how do you know that? I mean, it could be that it's just...
Also, I'm a lesbian.
You're a lesbian. I've never met a lesbian. I mean, I've never met a lesbian who just came right out and said, I'm a lesbian, like that. It's very impressive. You're a very secure young woman.
Thank you.
hello. I'm going to hide this gun in case anyone's interested.
Did you know when you were a teenager?
Actually, I knew when I was 7. Had my first crush on Christy McNichol.
Ooh. I don't know who that is.
Hi. Sorry I'm late. Past train was totally ridiculous. Are those for me?
Yeah, if they haven't completely wilted.
I'm sorry. They only had like 2 trains running. It's New Year's Eve. You'd think they...
That's all right. Happy anniversary. 33. 33 weeks since we met, and it's no big deal. I'm calendrically insane. I know, most people don't.
They're beautiful. Very sweet. Thanks. Should we go?
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I was thinking, before you got here, had you been on time, that we might have had a chance to, you look great, by the way.
Thanks. To what?
Oh, no, you know, sort of One more time this millennium.
Gee, how sexy.
I'm telling you, 47 minutes ago I was like cock of the walk.
Come here. So, talk to me.
Okay. A peanut is neither a pea nor nut. Happens to be a bean.
How are you?
I'm okay. Swell. I'm peachy.
Do you not want to do this?
No, I do. I'm worried about the time.
The time will be fine. Relax. Tell me about your day.
My day. My day was ridiculous. This is so much not how I wanted to end the millennium.
No.
I had to work on this Hemingway documentary for like the 653rd day in a row.
Push
I
me.
had this insane fight with this PBS guy, Furgang, in Washington, who was obviously as happy as I was that he had to work on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
We had like a 20-minute argument about how to pronounce the word flaccid. 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 I don't even like Hemingway. I hate him. I think he's bad. I do. I mean, very bad, he said. And it was a true thing, he said. And the air was cool and damp. And the girl was touching him. But he was hostile and wanted her to stop.
Fine. Fuck you.
What?
You know, fine. I'm calling your bluff. We're broken up.
Really?
Really.
Wow, I'm shocked. This is so sudden.
But it's not sudden. For months, you've been too afraid to admit how much you like me.
It's not just that I'm afraid.
What is it then? You don't like me? Thank you, that makes me feel a lot better.
No, I do. When I was 4 years old, I realized I'd be the perfect age at the turn of the century. What the hell have I done with it?
Right, Rufus. You've done terribly. You're howling in pain and banging on the corner with your blind man cane.
Fine, now, come on, let's go.
Good idea. Let's rush off to this historical party. We can see every person we've seen at every other party we ever go to. That's far more important than figuring out why we didn't make it.
We didn't not make it.
Do you want to miss midnight, big boy?
No. No, I don't. Fine. Yeah. Every century should end with a breakup.
I'm not leaving until you ring the bell.
I'm not ringing until you go.
Danny,
Mom.
look, I know you'd much rather be going with me and Steve.
No, I'd rather be home watching television.
The hen dance party is for grown-ups, honey.
I hope you know how unlikely it is that you will ever be forgiven for this.
Conrad will be there.
A very intelligent boy.
You are 12 years old. You don't know everything. Mwah.
Hey, Mom. For my memoirs, on December 31st, 1999, a bitterly cold Friday night in New York City, I was abandoned by my mother at a party of aesthetes.
Danny! Dan the man, Happy New Year's! I got a pair of binoculars for Christmas. Andrew, Danny's here! Hey, little dude, Andrew's got this awesome closet where we can watch women pee. I'm so psyched you're here, guys. There's a crack in the wall. I'll show you. Oh man, I can feel it. Nakedness tonight. Whoa!
If you had one night left on the planet Earth and someone was given to you as a sex slave, and you could make them do whatever you wanted, they had to do your bidding, or they themselves would be put to a horrible, excruciating, painful death. And that person looked just like me. And you walked away as a sign of how attracted you were.
I don't know anyone.
I never know anybody.
And what, may I ask, is in the bag?
It's a total surprise. Will you wait for me?
Of course you will.
Thank you.
Would you please be nice to her?
I am being nice. I am being nice to everyone. I let my father put on Don't Sit Under the Apple Tree, didn't I?
Just don't bring up her singing. Alice says she hasn't performed in 6 months, and she's totally depressed.
Sylvia depressed.
Just be nice.
Hi.
Hello, shall we?
No. Wait. I have to tell you something. I'm giving up singing.
What?
You heard me. My career as a singer-songwriter is over.
Oh, heavens.
But you're so good.
Well, you know, I haven't really sung anywhere in like over a month. And the industry has changed, Suki. It's not about talent anymore.
What are you gonna do?
Well, don't laugh. I'm going to medical school. I'm going to become an ear doctor.
That's fantastic! Isn't that fantastic?
If it were any more fantastic, it would be unbelievable.
You know, it's just, I've always wanted to help people. And I really think I can do this. I love ears. And I'm really interested in how people hear.
People what?
You know, I'm not dumb.
That's very exciting, Syl. Have you told people?
No. I'm gonna tell people tonight. I told Eddie.
I didn't know you were talking to him.
Who's Eddie?
I didn't really tell him. I sent him a telegram to Greece, to his honeymoon. Dear Eddie, stop worrying about me. Stop. Stop thinking about me. Stop. Stop fucking up my life. Stop. 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 Call me if you get an earache. Love, Sylvia.
Remember this! I urge you to remember this. You are living in the 20th century. When you are very, very old, you will tell your grandchildren that Rufus Wilde himself held you aloft on New Year's Eve, 1999, and urged you to remember that you straddled 2 centuries. Man counts!
Please put it down.
Sorry, Steph.
Hey, you think I did not drill it into her head that this is Millennial Eve?
You guys are both ridiculous.
We're all historical characters.
How big is this night?
It's big.
It's huge. Oh, how great would it have been?
Don't start with me, David.
I'm not starting with you.
So there's absolutely no chance.
February 6th.
I mean, what the hell is that, February 6th? Who the hell gets born on February 6th?
David.
I mean, first child of the millennium? How cool would that have been?
Actually, Babe Ruth was born on February 6th.
He was?
How do you know Babe Ruth's birthday?
Hey, when Babe Ruth was our age, he was hitting home runs for dying kids. Have you done a lot of that this year?
Please, don't even talk to me, okay? Jefferson, 33 when he wrote the Declaration.
Alexander the Great, for God's sake.
Michelangelo, 25. David.
Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, and Jim Morrison have all been dead for 2 years already.
Jesus Christ. Need I remind you?
Adolf Hitler, my friend. He's getting ready to go to the beer hall. Mein Kampf, just around the corner.
Oh, boy. Is Annabelle here?
I don't know. Yeah, she's in the kitchen.
Boys are very, very silly, Emma.
Bye, honey. So, she here? Oh. Come on, white sweater.
No, she's not here.
Babe, I want to meet this woman.
Ixnay, would you?
What? I'm staying well within the parameters of transcript safety.
This happens to be deeper than transcripts.
Question. You married? Answer. No. Ipso facto. Shut up. I mean, I like Annabelle as much as the next guy, but how long have you been going out with her?
Actually, we broke up about 2 hours ago.
What? You broke up with her? Finally?
It was mutual, actually.
Oh, she dumped you.
No. You know, we agreed. It's fine. We're going on with our lives. I can't tell you how empty I feel.
Answer me this. The girl from work, she come to the party?
Yeah.
So, case closed. There's no time for self-pity, my friend. The sands of the millennium are running out of the hourglass, and the succulence of a woman, from what you have told me, historical pulchritude is right there. So close you can taste it. Like honey dripping from...
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry to bore you. We could be discussing my life.
Welcome to Andrew's party. Hey, make yourself at home.
You ever see a woman take a shit?
What?
A woman going to the bathroom.
No, I haven't seen that.
Well, get ready, my boy.
What do nachos and salsa, little pieces of carrots and celery, littler pieces of cheese, and some weird green thing all have in common? They're all being served at Andrew's Party. Andrew's Party, a delicious comedy about sex and food and life in the third millennium. Andrew's Party.
I broke up with Rufus. Hey, congratulations. So is this what you really want? Or is this just a ploy to get him back?
Both, I think.
Good girl. He's a complete boob. Even if he does come around.
Thank you.
What do you want to do in the next millennium?
I want lots and lots of things, material things, to fill my gaping hole.
What do you want to do in the next millennium?
I want to be loved for who I am, even if I never figure that out.
I just don't want anyone to break it.
Truth? I've had a wonderful millennium. Look forward to more of the same.
Okay, I don't know. Something with the word family.
We're not playing charades, huh?
I don't know. I don't know. Yikes.
You know hooks and brick are yo.
So we got it, man.
God, what is that foul smell?
We walked these all the way from Chinatown.
What is it?
It smells like a dead cat.
It's this fruit. Yeah, from Indonesia. It's called durian. It's like papaya, man, but it's got these psychoactive qualities. It's amazing. You're having a piece.
Well, it does not smell like papaya. Oh my God, I implore you, not in here.
Hey, come on,
Yeah,
man.
come on,
I told you, man.
I didn't know it was going to smell like a rotting corpse.
Andrew, I faxed you that thing, man.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's supposed to be like safe LSD.
Oh, what's going on?
Terry, I'm so glad you could make it. Surprise.
The weather cleared yesterday. Be still, my heart.
Thierry, this is hooks and brick, and there is no such thing as safe LSD.
Bonsoir. What is that odor?
And you are?
My name is Lubash. Lubash. Yes, he's a friend of mine. He's Czechoslovakian.
Hello, nice to meet you.
They've brought this ghastly fruit called durian.
Ah ouais, durian. When I was in Jakarta, many of my colleagues were indulging.
You've had it?
I tried it once. I prefer champagne.
When were you in Jakarta?
Terrible smell of this bird. Right after Mallorca. Hey man, the guy said we're supposed to refrigerate this stuff.
No, it'll ruin the salmon. Oh my God, how much did you bring?
They say you're supposed to have like one fruit for every 4 people. We got 6 fruit. Yeah, and 24 boxes of the pre-cut stuff.
Yeah, in case people really go for it, man.
It's
You know.
illegal.
Oh, yeah.
Take it up to the roof. Terry, I'm so sorry.
Hey,
I
buddy.
feel so
Hey,
rude.
hey, Andy, I'm sorry, man. Look, could we get a knife? It's supposed to be a bitch to cut, man.
Yes, just everyone go in The coat room is at the top of the stairs.
Thanks, man.
Fellas, it's wonderful to see you.
You too.
Excuse me. What is the salon?
Sorry?
I need to use the crapper.
Oh, okay. Well, just go up and around. Annabelle, could you show Lubbock where the bathroom is?
Bush.
Right.
So it's Lou Bosch, S-H.
T-U-R-D-A-Y, nice! Basic rollers, yes?
No. I mean, can you spell it?
Whew, yes, very foul, but such is America.
Okay. Here's the bathroom.
Excuse me?
Hey.
No, thank you. No way. No way.
What I wish for in the next millennium? Well, it's not for myself. I would make these wishes, but for all of you here, whom I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, and for all of those below, all of Andrew's rare and wonderful, perhaps not so rare friends, I will wish them more happiness. As for the millennium herself, I would wish more peace, more joy, more goodness than in all of the terrible millennia that have preceded her. Somewhere in there you've got to cut, I think.
This is ridiculous.
What's ridiculous?
This best of the millennium issue of New York Magazine. They got all these 100 best lists.
Yeah, I saw that. Ben & Jerry's ahead of Frusion Plaza.
That is so wrong.
I cannot believe he does not have a real television. Who has a Millennial Eve party without a TV?
Henry the Navigator is best head of state? What is this, a misprint?
In an hour and a half, it's going to be the 21st century. How can you not have cable?
Andrew doesn't watch TV.
Anybody ever hear of Abe Lincoln? Holy Jesus, they've got Abe Lincoln 18 behind Deng Xiaoping.
Whoa. Okay, what's
Deng
this?
Xiaoping better than Abe Lincoln?
Is this Channel 21? Is this UHF? What is going on? Is it 1972?
We got Shakespeare III behind Dante and Gramigal.
Ask the goat man.
That scares the hell out of me.
Yes, I really, we've got to disagree with you. I mean, what would be the problem just kind of trusting the natural waves of time?
What? I'm saying, regardless of the television set, don't you think we'd all kind of feel it when midnight came?
Hi.
What's going on?
Nothing much. What's going on with you?
Not much.
Hi, Dave Dishy.
Hi, I'm Sylvia.
Sylvia, Dave, this is Nicole Bigelow. She's AP on Hemingway. Everyone.
Heard a lot about you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, strictly work-related stuff. Various Idaho trips, the whole notion of shooting stills, and Fitzgerald, Paris, Stein, the whole thing.
What? Actually, I really need to go to the bathroom. We were at another party and I had like 6 Copenhagen.
It's right up the top of the stairs.
Hi, by the way.
Oh.
Well, it was great meeting y'all. David.
She seems very nice.
She's good. She's good. She's very good at her job.
It was an age of innocence, a time of excess, an era of good feelings, and an evening of debauchery. It was the last night of 1999, and on a speck of dust called Earth, nothing would ever be the same. Not after Andrew's party. Andrew's party. Because sometimes even something. Andrew's party.
What an evening for regret.
Don't.
If I'd not been so stupid.
We were young. We're still young.
I'll never forget your poem. You remember Mallorca? when my soul weeps
Please don't.
and my heart shudders.
Stop.
When Pan sits at my table
I'm begging you
and
to.
bleakness eats my breakfast, I return for myself when I hear the stars calling my name.
The sky.
The sky?
Why would the stars call your name?
Why would the sky?
The sky. I mean,
For 6 years, I've looked at the stars and thought of you.
well, the stars are in the sky.
But it's a light in the night that inspires, no?
Mystery.
No, this is a pinpoints.
The endless.
No, this is
the
fire.
Vast space.
There's no specificness to the sky. How can you hit calling?
That's what makes it poetry.
Hello! We're not even midnight.
So you're okay with this?
Okay with what?
This grand illusion, man.
What grand illusion?
I don't know, Hugs. Just the fact that although tonight means shit, although any intelligent person knows the millennium ends next year, millennium means what, Hooks? 1,000. When the first one end, man? 1,000? Next one end next year, man. Meanwhile, there's an entire brownstone full of people down there whooping it up.
Do you want to be thrown off the roof?
Man, look, it's not like I give a shit, all right? I mean, it's not like the actual year has anything to do with anything anyway.
Right. Enlighten me again how the 60s ended with Watergate.
Kent State, man. Otherwise, the 70s are too short, man. But what I'm saying to you...
When did the 80s start? That Reagan years?
MTV, man. MTV.
To what? The fall of the Berlin Wall?
I don't know, man. The breakup of Wham. The point is, let's just chill the fuck out tonight, man. Right? I mean, there's nothing going on. I'm not even mentioning the basic obviousness of there never having been a year zero.
So, does next year's New Year's matter?
See, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's the real deal, baby. That's the juice. Next year, man, is gonna make, I'm sick of fucking hearing about it, 1968, look like 822 in a little village in Gaul.
Kiss me, you fool.
So? Is she here? Your girlfriend?
Oh, Annabelle. Yeah, she is here actually, but
Where is she? I want to meet her.
I think she's on the roof. With these two guys that brought this fruit. Oh no, wait a second. This Rick, is he?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. That's the famous brick. All right.
What?
No, nothing. I mean, it's, it's just sort of, it's interesting to see your taste. No, which one was he?
He's the one with the, the scruff.
Oh.
So what's the deal? Did you guys break up, or?
Yeah. Yeah, we did. We broke up.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, fine. I mean, we never really kind of made it over the hump, so it's immediately painful that might have been. I like your sweater.
I know. You told me at the screening.
Oh, well, yeah. No, I mean, actually, no, I continue to think that it's really nice. Oh.
Sorry. Do you two, desire solitude?
No, don't be silly. Conrad, Nicole. Nicole, this is Conrad.
Did you just go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Fuck me with a long stick!
Pardon?
This party bites.
Maybe you should have some of that fruit.
Andrew won't let me. I would be so awesome at stuff. I would fly like a fucking kite.
Listen, Chief, I'm not gonna tell anybody.
Me neither.
Excellent. Next stop, the Kingdom of Fruit. Later. You guys are cool.
So do you want some?
Fruit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, do you want to have some of me?
You don't want to wait for hooks. Right, brick.
No, I think they're already underway.
Right.
So let's do it, you and me. I mean, just the fruit. Maybe next year? After midnight?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, definitely.
I'll stuff my pockets. I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. Neither. Me neither.
Son, would now be a good time.
Could it please wait 1 minute?
I'd rather it didn't.
Well, there are 86 people here, and you kind of need me to host this thing. If you could please continue to hold your horses.
Fine. Has it ever been said I don't do as I'm told?
Did you ask the question yet? Bunny mittens. Huh? Did that thing fucking work? No!
Get away!
It's New Year's Eve 1999. The whole city is going bananas. Happy New Year.
I'd really like to get some new shirts.
She said I'd have to change.
Square in the face. The Sony spacecraft totally knowing my third eye.
The truth is, Hemingway only gets you so far. I mean, all this, they made jokes and talked, and there was a good feeling in the room. The party was fine. You saw the woman in the doorway, and it was like a warmth restored, like the old days on the left bank. Poor old lovely Scott. It gets a little tired.
Yeah. What about you, Suki? I'm sure you're working on something clever and exciting.
If I may, she's been commissioned by the Egress Arts Council.
Theater company.
ETC, sorry, to work on a theater piece about a woman whose vagina has swollen to the size of the state of Nebraska.
Utah. It's a Mormon thing.
Wow. Really?
It's a conceptual piece.
Oh.
It's all about oppression. This woman, Lucinda, starts renting space in her vagina to tourists at the Olympics.
I can't find my cart.
Chill, so let's try the Red Room.
A vagina is not a motel. Am I mistaken? What do they sign in when they enter?
There's a registration book at the lobby. Mr. Goldman, do you think you could please check the bread?
Oh, yes, of course, we don't want a burning situation.
I suppose I sign in with my penis? So, how's it going? You, enjoying your freedom?
Very much,
Thanks. You?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. Stallions run free.
Sucked. I mean, it did nothing. It was less than coffee.
You didn't have very much.
Because it tasted like horse shit. Want any? All right. Bringing in the new year right. What a rifle, right? To the left, to the right, to the front. To the left, to the right. Did you ever see my washcloth trick? Find me a washcloth. Just do it, man. You'll love this.
People? People, please. Just for a second or two. First of all, if we could thank Andrew for getting us all together tonight and letting us use this incredible house. I just wanted everyone, before we all get too drunk, I wanted to try this thing. It's kind of corny. It's a behavioral game, and you don't have to play, but I thought it would be cool. So if everyone would reach in here and put on these cards.
What is this, free to be you and me? I'm telling you,
Each
it's
card
1972
has a
all over
word,
again.
like an emotion or something. And the point of the game is to wear your card and see how it affects you.
How do you win?
You don't win.
So what's the point?
The point is, you see if your behavior is affected at all by wearing the card.
Well, we shouldn't look at them. We should just wear them blindly and then try to guess what they are by the way everyone treats us.
You can do that if you want.
See, now there's a game.
I'm with you. What kind of game?
This party is so white.
Look, make them into hats for all I care.
Are we allowed to take as many as we like and run through millions of emotions during the course of the night, almost like human beings?
Oh, that's great.
Oh, leonine. How does anyone act leonine?
Pennsylvanian? In what way are these emotions?
There was a case done in Florida by a doctor who did this with a room full of hostile therapy patients. And by the end of the night,
They'd
kill them.
they'd all kind of cured themselves.
Oh, that's good. Maybe my leprosy will clear up.
Give me the gun, man. Give me the fucking gun. Just hand it over, man. Danny, what's going on?
Andrew?
Put it down. It's okay, Danny.
I'm scared.
Put the fucking gun down. Freak it out over here.
Conrad! Danny, give me the gun. This is a gun. It is not part of the party.
I'll handle that, son.
No, you won't, actually. Circulate. Circulate! Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy, holy, holiest of shit.
Yes, immediate. I
Great
love
moment.
this word.
We have to order the flies upstairs. Who needs an 8-ball? I'm telling you, Dish, the outlook is definitely good.
Now, what better way to face violence and turn back? The world will embrace peace in the millennial age.
Why does Andrew have a gun?
The art world is for competitive stuff.
Very slippery, Rufus.
Steph,
What? Come on. I'm ready for anything.
you want to check on Emma?
I did already.
I haven't looked at my word yet.
Truth, whose idea was it not to look?
Mine. Mine. I cannot believe this.
Come on, Steph, I gotta change my word. Retrograde?
Oh, I like my word. But I'm coming, sir, ready for anything.
If you were to look,
Future perfect.
were you to look,
Iffy?
What excitement! A pistol! It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie. I'm light. I don't know this word, cartoon.
it's certain, means definite.
Like you know what is what? Okay, so yes, I like this party.
Rufus? Thierry? We met at last.
Howdy.
Ah, you are Annabelle's boy chick. I'm Lubash.
I've had so many good things.
Me too. You still digging?
Oh, oui. I was just telling Annabelle, I'm only in New York for a few days. We are just back from Ecuador, assisting the Montesquieu on some excavation of Aztec ruin, just outside Quito.
You found what you were looking for?
Oh, yeah. Do you know in the 12th century, the Aztec were making a sacrifice to the sun, and held contest to see who could be the most fearless warrior. We found some ruin of ground glass. They would set their own feet on fire with magnifying glasses.
Sounds like an ad for Tenactin.
No way. After so long in Sri Lanka, the Aztec, Inca, Maya...
Hey, you ever get a chance to go to Lake Titicaca?
Of course, many times. You have an interest in Titicaca?
More in the titty than the caca.
I don't understand.
Rufus knows nothing about archaeology.
Most Americans don't.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, isn't
But don't be hard on yourself. You have the best education in the world.
I think I will go upstairs. Come, we'll take some air. And...
Hey, maybe later. Thanks.
You don't want any air, boy chick?
No, we gotta go talk to that guy.
What guy?
You know that guy, Bertram.
Oh, Bertram. Right. Go on up. I'll be right there. You too, Lucas.
Yes, we go now to the roof for the psychedelia.
It was so nice to chat with you.
Yeah, you too. Hey, nice chat. Ruins of ground glass? You mean sand? You went out with this guy?
He's not uncharming.
Oh, no, I know. Made it sound like he was Inspector Clouseau. He's like the suavest guy since Michael York.
You're just saying that.
And rich, too, right? Probably grew up tromping around Versailles with his little short pants and red balloon.
Well, actually, his father is French shipping. Conditional. I got it.
You just gonna swing on back to him now?
Can I get any credit for this?
Excuse me, who gave you the hints?
Excuse me, who did the guessing?
You are great. You're wonderful. You are the goddess of all time. I'm very happy that Pepe Le Pew can come swoop you off to the Champs-Elysees.
You know, Rufus, you could ask me what it's like to see him. I haven't seen him in 6 years.
Quoi?
Hey, you two. Where are your cards?
Oh, yeah. We're kind of giving it a break.
Oh, come on, kids. Here are 2 more. But I just didn't like your words. Good. That's good. Now just keep going. Watch how it affects your conversation.
So how does it feel?
I was already disturbed.
How does it feel to see him?
I Are you asking for me or for you?
Whatever. Okay. Hey, how does it feel to see your old French lover on New Year's Eve when you're supposed to be with me?
Are you actually jealous, Rufus?
What is to be jealous of? This man obviously has no inner life.
The inner life can be taken a little far, you know.
I'm very active on the outside.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you know, I'm Mr. Fun, Mr. Action, Mr. Spontaneity.
Okay. Do something spontaneous for me, Rufus.
Okay, I will. Just give me a second.
You know, if a bunch of Martians came down, they'd say this poor little man, he still doesn't get it. He still won't deal with this woman. He still won't ask her about her dreams or buy her any flowers unless it's some weird anniversary that she'll know nothing about, so he can turn it around and act like his feelings are hurt. He's the one who won't even call and make sure she gets home safe at 2 o'clock in the morning because he has a thing about no sleepovers on school nights. And this poor girl, this poor fabulous woman, she did everything she could. She even broke up with the guy just to try to make him wake up. She'll be a lot better off without him.
As she walked away, Rufus knew, unutterably, that something wonderful had forever slipped away. She was, as all of us are, a mass of contradictions. Warm, yet cold. Tough, yet gentle. Mysterious, yet profoundly simple. For 33 weeks, they had danced their unpredictable dance. Now hostile, now delightful. Always thrilling. And nowhere was the relationship more volatile than in the sexual arena. In bed, she was both timid and bold. Surprisingly aggressive about ensuring her own satisfaction.
Rufus, that's not fair.
A daughter of privilege, education, and fine breeding, Annabelle Farrar enjoyed nothing more than watching Rufus Wilde step in dog shit. And as she walked out of his life forever, Rufus knew only that he would never claim to understand women. Least of all, the curious specimen who in the autumn of 1999 had seemed to hold the potential to be the one.
November 17th, 1999. Hey, Rufus. Dropped by on my way home from Andrews, but you're still working. Call me when you get home if you want. Love, Annabelle.
A gun! You held a gun! I mean, you had the power to kill me, but yet you chose not to use it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know this one? Don't be afraid, it only lasts a minute. Maybe 2 or 3.
Hello. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Will you be mobile?
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, where's Danny?
I know this word. You are a schmuck.
You're so fucking funny, you little faggot.
What? I'm trying to read. Do you mind?
What's your problem, you little loser?
I'm not the one with the problem, pervert.
Okay, let me tell you something, cuz. When you get a little older, you'll realize the whole world revolves around sex. I mean, it's just on everyone's mind about 99.99% of the day.
And what's the other 0.01? Strangling yourself?
You're gonna wind up so celibate.
You're gonna wind up beeping off all day like old men in porno theaters.
You're ruining my night. You know that.
Good, you're ruining my millennium.
Well, fuck you, little dickhead. You're on your own.
What do you want to do in the next millennium?
Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. I know this is a very busy night for you.
No, let's take a moment for you.
I hope I haven't over-rehearsed this.
God forbid anything be dull.
Yeah, well, then, tomorrow or maybe Monday, I'm not sure whether these people actually work on New Year's. I can't be certain. I've wrestled with this problem for years.
Pop, millennium approaches.
Right. Anyway, tomorrow or Monday.
But not Sunday.
An attorney from the firm of Lipsky, Manos, and Strauss is going to come to your house. He's got a sealed letter for you.
Dad, are you a spy? Are we all moving to Argentina to live off bugs and water?
Andrew, the letter is from your mother.
What?
She wrote it about 2 weeks before the end.
My God.
And she stipulated that it be delivered to you on January 1st, 2000.
Dear Andrew, I'm dead.
Andrew.
How are you? Wish you were here?
It's not that kind of letter.
What kind is it?
To tell you the truth, she assumed I would tell you what was in the letter.
What, did you read it?
Actually, I helped her write it. Her strength was almost gone. She assumed, well, we both assumed that in the intervening 17 and a half years, I'd find a way. The January 1st thing was just an insurance policy.
Be thankful it's not a library book.
I can't tell you how many times it's been on the tip of my tongue.
I'm gay.
What?
No, I just thought that maybe the letter would clarify my sexual identity.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You promised me when I was 5 that I was not adopted.
You're not.
So?
A couple of years after your mother died, you and I were walking up Fifth Avenue, just the two of us, and you asked me for money to buy a hot dog. I gave you $1. You crossed the street and dealt with the soubrette man outside the museum. And as you were coming back, carrying this hot dog all spilling over the sauerkraut, I looked at this little human being eating and communicating and paying for things, my son out there in the world. I can't tell you how often I think about you with that hot dog.
Dad, what does the letter say?
I'm not your biological father.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, when wouldn't have been a bad time? You're always so busy. After Mom died, I just couldn't hit you with it. I talked to people.
Who?
Oh, psychiatrists, a lady at Columbia, Liesel.
Liesel? Did you take out an ad?
No, Andrew. Everyone agreed.
Except for me.
It wasn't important for you to know, and there wasn't any harm in you not knowing.
No, I mean, I'm glad that you all had a good laugh about it.
I decided I'd tell you when you were 16, but we all went to a Yankee game, and it was drizzly and horrible. And I thought, oh, well, 18.
What happened to 17?
It just wasn't a good time. Then before I knew it, you'd graduated from college.
Hey, what's going on? I'm pretending to get cigarettes.
Oh, Suki. I'd like you to meet Harold Goldman. He was a good friend of my mother's.
What?
He's not my father.
What?
Andrew, I'm prepared to answer any of your questions.
Prepared to answer questions. Did you bring your attorney?
If you'd rather wait for the letter.
What letter?
Oh, the letter that my mother wrote to me from death's door explaining who my real father is, that this man here has been too busy for the last 17 and a half years to deliver.
Oh, that letter.
Aren't you curious?
I don't know, Suki, what do you think? It's the early 70s. Dad's away a lot. Mark Spitz. HR Puffin stuff. I assume it's someone of an extremely sensitive nature, which would explain a few things.
Son.
I'm sorry. Are you talking... Do you actually have sons in the area?
You have every right to be upset.
Don't be... I am not in the least upset. This is the culmination of a lifelong dream. You're not my father. Never were. Never will be. Oh, joy and rejoice. I'm an orphan. He's sad. Can I have some more?
Andrew.
Look, Suki needs your cigarettes. You're dripping wet. Let us return to the party with this wonderful news with which to ring in the new year. Are you coming, Suki? Harold?
She means it. Hey, man, where's the roof?
The roof is downstairs. God, I hate roofs.
Listen to me, man, all right? The 90s ended with the 98 elections, all right? And the millennium itself, get your hands. The millennium itself is a completely bogus distinction which you don't have to be chronologically anal about to recognize. It doesn't happen until next year, man.
I can't believe you, man.
What?
Well, first of all, the 90s ended with that whole Kentucky Derby thing.
You're dumb.
Boys, let me tell you a little story about humanity, okay?
Right at your feet, Buddha.
Yeah, Regale. Okay. A man is walking his goat. They come across a pile of garbage. The goat starts to eat the garbage, whereupon the man says, "Don't eat that." The goat says, "I'm a goat. It's in my nature to eat garbage." The man says, "Yes, but I'm a man, and it's in my nature to reason with you." The goat bites the man on the leg. The man chases the goat around the pile of garbage. A seagull attacks the man's head. He covers his head with his hands. He licks the blood off. He curses the seagull. The goat bites the man on the ass. The man is like, "What is this shit? Why do you attack me, goat? I have raised you. I have fed you. I have looked after you as if you were a dog. Why?" Whereupon the goat answers, "I am a goat, goddammit. I am not a dog. Get that through your thick skull." The man thinks about this. He picks up a muffler and he smashes it down on the goat's head. The goat falls to the ground. "Fuck you, goat," says the man.
That's humanity?
Yeah. Chew on that for about 1,000 years.
Oh, God. It really does smell regurgitated.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here.
Wait a second. Did we have water? We need water.
Yeah. Hello? I have the water. Listen. You ready?
Yes, very. 1, 2, 3. No, go. Are you okay? It really does taste like dead flesh. Or, like the shit of an old yak.
More? It's now or never for the new Rufus.
What? Oh, God. This whole, like, he found her attractive and he tried not to be ashamed of his fantasies. It's not good.
What are they?
What are my fantasies? Very, actually incredibly silly, very tame, very, Fantasy Island, PG-13.
Tell me your fantasies. It is the year 2000.
I'm going to Mozambique. Morning after next. Join me. We'll take a houseboat up the Nile. I know I am ridiculous, but I make no demands. Come with me. You'll have your life back.
I'd have to get some shots.
This is not the way it was supposed to be. It's not what was promised. This is not where we're supposed to be.
Come on. Where were we supposed to be?
First of all, we're supposed to be in hovercraft. We're supposed to be watching holograms and zipping around on monorails, not sitting around eating goddamn chicken bones. I want to be sucking down meat pellets by now. I want robots to be doing the dishes. I want a single, unified global country led by a tribunal of men with white hair. That's where I want to be, not here.
Bumbling around with no knowledge of who we are, why we're here, or what we're doing.
Exactly.
Hey, don't knock a good party, man.
Yeah, one more year until the millennium.
Quiet, fool.
See, have you fellas finished all your fruit?
Do you remember? It was 3 short nights ago.
Now, go easy with this stuff.
Yeah, just about 1/3 of that fruit should get you home.
And you don't.
Suki, it is a fruit. It is not a very appealing fruit, but it is, as he says, I'm sure, not unlike papaya or pineapple, and I have on several occasions eaten entire pineapples.
Yeah. Good boy. Take all the time you need.
Okay. Thanks.
Annabelle, hi. I've been looking everywhere for you. I can't stop thinking about Eddie and the piano lessons. It's all my fault.
Because you bought him the piano lessons?
Yes, it came as a coupon, and I never should have done it.
Don't be silly. I mean, he might have met her anyway, right?
I just think I'm at the boiling point. Like however many degrees Kelvin something titrates at.
You know what, Sylvia? I just know you're gonna get through this. I do. I can't do this right now. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's New Year's Eve.
No, I wish I could.
No, don't be silly. I've been blabbing on. You don't want to hear this.
I just think I'm having a hot flash.
It's fine, Annabelle. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. I gotta get some air.
You sure you don't want to help me?
No, this is perfect. Very third millennium.
How can you keep your hands off me?
Trust me, I'm an adult. There's no way I'm gonna touch your naked body.
His life was falling apart. Though he was getting everything he thought he wanted, Rufus Wilde was the biggest loser the world had ever known.
There was a lady I knew whose husband went off to war. And when she slept in their bed, had visions that he was dead. When they called with the news, she said, "What took you so long?" I saved a spot in the graveyard for my husband's body at dawn. Whatever happened to the sunshine as we lay upon the fields and laughed about the hourglass, the sand all stuck in time. There's no breathing space for mockingbirds, for sitting on the grass, for dancing in the moonlight wind and slipping off hearts. Let it go. Let it go, my friends. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, my friends. Let it go.
shit! I've been shot in the foot through the roof by some idiot! Shit. Darling, it's thing.
Ah, Jesus, I'm out of battery. Thierry, I am so sorry. I obviously should have disposed
Don't
of
worry,
it earlier.
Andrew, I'm not going to sue.
I am shocked. Shocked!
No, if anybody's going to pay for anything, it'll be me. I brought the damn thing in
No,
here.
it won't be you, actually.
Yes, it will be, Andrew.
This may be wait. One of the guests is bleeding.
No. It can't wait. Damn it, it can't. It mustn't wait. Andrew, you're in danger, in real danger, of becoming, I hate to say this, one of those bitter old men for whom sarcasm is not just a mode of expression, but the very fabric of life itself. I know these men, Andrew. They run from the world. They hide their feelings. They don't even know how unhappy they are. They are not well. I beg you, from the bottom of my heart. Andrew, please don't become one of them.
Harold Goldman, ladies and gentlemen.
Aye! Jesus. Merde. It's okay, everybody! He will be okay. It is looking a lot more painful than it is.
We really should get you to the hospital.
Oh, of course. Annabelle, will you take me?
Sure.
Annabelle.
Rufus, you still here?
Annabelle. What are you doing tomorrow?
I thought maybe I'd go to Africa.
With this guy?
Yeah.
I'm following you. I am. I'm not letting you walk out of my life like this.
Annabelle, are you coming?
Just a second.
Listen, you can, call me whatever. I heard those gunshots and it was like, angels. It was like I woke up.
I thought you didn't believe in angels.
I didn't, and I don't. Listen, go test me. Go off on safari for all I care. I'm renting a giraffe. A machete, whatever it takes. I'm gonna hound you to the ends of the earth. I'm telling you, baby, nothing, nobody, least of all some plastic surgery European is gonna stand in my way. I love you. I love you. I think I've loved you for a really long time. More than history, more than millenniums.
Annabelle. What she's doing? We can be on the night, day after tomorrow.
So, what'll it be, Annabelle?
The sun, river, open air.
We'll pay for you to go with the Frenchman, or you'll take your chances with Rufus.
He's a complete boob, but he's your complete boob.
An American mediocrity.
Hey, I think there's probably a couple of bullets left.
Relax, Rufus.
Bosch, call me a taxi. You are a taxi. Come on, that was like a game of volleyball. What a setup. You never to tell someone to call you a taxi. You want this to tell
It's not gonna be this easy.
No, I don't want easy. I want you.
From now on, you're gonna listen to me?
I'm sorry? Wait, no, of course I'll listen to you. You are my very own angel. Who I haven't even really met yet.
About the party! Who would like cigar?
And so, of all things, little 12-year-old Danny Lennon is topping the evening off by saving a human life. Bob, just a second. Looks like Danny's mother has arrived to pick him up. We'll try to get a word with her. Mrs. Lennon, Mrs. Lennon!
Oh, God, Danny, does a person really have to be told not to play with firearms?
He's leaving, it's all over. Danny Lennon is leaving the party.
Of course, we could enumerate all the stupid things in the world not to do. Maybe we should send you to school with a note. Inhale, exhale.
Hey, Conrad, come here. He's gone! Do you believe in miracles?
Folks, where the hell have you been, man?
Thanks. Yeah, I hope we see you around. Actually, I got an info from Frontline a few weeks ago, so I'm probably gonna take it.
Suki, unforgettable as always.
Are you gonna be okay?
Oh, I hope so. I felt out of place all night. Getting shot never helps.
You know, my roommate's a med student. I'm sure she'd be happy to take a look at it. We only live 2 blocks away. We have iodine.
Merci.
Want to talk in the morning?
It was ketchup.
Sorry.
I've never in my life put sauerkraut on a hot dog.
But you love sauerkraut.
No, you love sauerkraut. I love ketchup.
Ah, I suppose you're right.
We'll go then, before I kiss you or slug you or something.
You owe me a hug.
Anyone see David and Stephanie?
Push, honey. Push, honey. Push, baby. Push, honey. Push, honey. Push, push. But not too hard. Not too hard. Save your strength. Save your strength.
It's a boy. He's 4 pounds, 7 ounces, but completely healthy. He was born at 11:58.
Oh.
They're calling him Andrew.
Hey,
Andrew! Baby Andrew!
Beautiful. We're all so lucky, man. All of us. We couldn't have been luckier if we were plopped down on a habitable planet with everything we needed to survive. Absolutely everything. Air, water, animals to hunt down and kill. I am telling you, my friends, I am nostalgic about the future.
Do you ever even think about shutting up?
Rufus. You're one of those doddering old fools rambling on about the good old 1900s. We had a television set. Had no smell at all.
I love you, Rufus.
Yeah. You think we can find a justice of the peace in this hour?
You can find anything in this town.
Was it like a last line in a movie or something?
We'll take a couple
feel like it all has to change. Me, my job, the whole ship-booping.
Andrew, you got a little bit of shaving cream.
I love ears, and I'm really interested in how people hear.
Do you want to be thrown off the roof?
MTV, man. MTV.
Okay. A man is walking his goat. Chew on that for about 1,000.
The inner life can be taken a little far.
I am telling you, my friends, I am nostalgic about the future. Hey, don't knock a good party, man.
Circulate. Circulate!